Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Today's about to get a whole lot creepier as we take a look at 8 scary ghost videos. Number 1. A woman named Madison on TikTok is a young mom that often posts videos of her daily life and adorable baby. But mixed within her catalog of videos are eerie stories of the haunting she's dealt with throughout her life. According to Madison, there's been a dark presence around her for as long as she can remember. When she was a child, she would sometimes talk to someone in her closet. And when asked by her mom who she was talking to, she would simply reply, "the little girl." Now years later, this activity seems to be getting more intense. Late one night, Madison could have sworn she heard whispers coming from her kitchen. She quickly pulled out her phone to document the encounter, and this is what happened next.
It's late, and I'm hearing voices in the kitchen. It's just me in here. Shiny. It sounds like something's banging over by the washer.
Soon after hearing something move in the kitchen, a faint whimper can be heard, followed by the unsettling sound of disembodied footsteps. These chilling footsteps sounded like they were headed directly towards her, sending her stumbling back in fear. After this encounter, Madison realized that she may have caught the spirit these footsteps belonged to a few years back. After hearing noises coming from her mother's room, she decided to set up her phone to record to see what it might catch. But when she later rewatched the footage, a chill crept down her spine. In the dark bedroom, a black figure emerged on the left, then somehow floated upwards out of view. This unsettling figure moved in a way that doesn't seem possible for a person, and its pitch black color gives me a feeling that whatever it is, it's not exactly friendly. Madison has yet to debunk this video, so now it's just a chilling reminder of the dark entity that's been following her for years. Number 2. A TikTok user mysteriously known as somebody on the internet recently shared a video that quickly caught my eye. I'm sure you're all well aware of the countless reports of strange things seen in the sky lately. Bizarre objects that look like nothing from this world. Well, according to this TikTok user, the camera outside of their aunt's house managed to catch compelling proof of these otherworldly lights. At 7:38 p.m., 2 balls of light mysteriously appeared in the night sky. These glowing orbs quickly glided to the left, one seeming to follow the other. And as they moved, an illuminated trail appeared behind them. These unknown objects didn't make a sound and don't look like any normal aircraft. So could these unusual lights possibly be alien? You decide. Number 3. TikTok user Petite Bourgeoisie is an account run by a woman that often shares glimpses into her life for her 86,000 followers. And back in 2021, she uploaded a haunting clip captured by the baby monitor in her daughter's room of something that she couldn't explain. As her daughter laid in her crib, the room was still and quiet, when suddenly a toy car mysteriously rolled out into the open from underneath the crib. Then a few moments later, this car appeared to get pushed across the room. This small vehicle went from being completely motionless to suddenly launching to the right. This TikTok user witnessed everything on the camera and quickly rushed into the room to find an explanation. She checked under the crib and looked around, but was unable to find anyone or anything that could have caused this. She soon followed this up by posting a video of the toy car in question.
C'est pas une auto téléguidée, comme vous pouvez voir. C'est pas une auto à crank non plus.
Despite taking batteries, the wheels on this car are not electric, and it doesn't have the ability to move on its own. The only way it can roll forward is if someone physically pushed it. So could it be that a ghostly presence got so bored that it resorted to playing with a toy car? Number 4. Paranormal investigators Elliot and Joe from the Ghost Theory YouTube channel set out to investigate an abandoned house located somewhere in the UK. This deteriorating home has been forgotten and left to decay with some of the family's possessions left inside. Eager to see what they might catch, the guys had a very lighthearted attitude after finding a way in.
I mean, the seats as well. No, I thought the seats looked more like the 60s than it does.
It's weird, isn't it? What's in here? Airing cupboard.
Like,
That stinks.
and even the curtains are very 60s, but
It's just a house full of things from different eras.
yeah.
It's really odd. It's like things they were living in the 90s, but their belongings were from the 60s.
Yeah,
What are these? Obviously, they've been put there by explorers.
they are potions.
I don't think they are. I think that's an egg cup.
I think you should drink one and see what
I'm
happens.
going to drink an egg cup.
Drink an egg cup.
They continued to explore the house when they started hearing noises that let them know that they were not alone.
I don't understand.
Why are there...
That was weird. I know there's an aeroplane, but it sounds like something just got dragged in.
What? I think someone's there.
We're not exactly quiet, are we? It doesn't matter. There's not. It sounded like something got dragged inside.
Did it?
Like that.
The duo then pulled out a few devices and began trying to make contact with any spirits that may be nearby. But besides a few minor spikes, no major evidence was caught. After several hours of investigating, the pair ultimately decided to wrap things up and call it a night. But feeling like they had unfinished business, weeks later they made the decision to return. But the energy in the house was now dramatically different.
Hello?
Yeah, someone's living here. Someone's got to be living here. Because we've moved that table back. That was out the way.
All the curtains are drawn and the doors are shut. Oh, that's someone in that room. There is someone in that room. Okay. They're not living here as they're supposed to. Can you feel if there's someone just staying here, we will leave you alone. Can you just say that you're here and we will go? We're just explorers.
We need to look.
Yeah, can you take that then?
Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna... Hello, I'm just gonna open the curtain if there is someone in there. There's a f***ing mattress there and everything.
Okay, that's not right.
Soon after entering the house, the guys could tell that things had been moved, and there were sounds coming from around them that they couldn't explain. Their first thought was that someone else was inside one of the rooms, but as they cautiously looked further, they made a chilling discovery.
What?
Okay, there's no one here. There's no one.
Fuck me. The hell? What the f*** is going on?
What the hell? So how did that happen? There's no breeze. How did that happen?
How did what happen? This? I have no f***ing idea. I am so
From the
confused.
inside.
But I'm convinced there is no one here. I'm convinced there's no one here.
Elliot went on to set up a couple baby monitors, but little did he know that something would soon come through.
It's silent tonight, so it's great.
What? There's someone outside. I definitely heard someone outside.
I heard that.
Joe couldn't ignore these faint sounds coming from somewhere nearby. Now on high alert, he was almost positive that another person was lurking around the property. Suspicious that someone was outside messing with them, he went on to set up a camera facing out a window, but things only got weirder.
It's now been a couple of hours and now I've just heard someone outside. There's someone out there. There has to be someone out there.
I need to put my light on.
And they want to come back in because they want to go to sleep or something. Unless it's not.
Unless it's f***ing paranormal.
Well, what I'm going to do is leave this here while we go back in there a second.
I'm just going to get the stuff to pack up.
Yeah.
Joe,
Mm.
did you hear that?
No.
Someone's just tried to come through the door.
What?
Someone's just tried to come through the door at the other end. The latch just went. Seriously.
With a clear view outside of the house, Elliot and Joe were confident that they would catch whoever was causing these sounds. But this confidence soon turned into fear after hearing this.
I heard that. There is low bass knocking coming that way. I can hear that. Do you want us to leave?
Yeah, okay. Hello? We're just urban explorers.
Yeah, that's f***ed up. Don't like that at all.
Tell me that's paranormal.
It's paranormal. Like,
Do you know, that's made me jump, but it's also made me like, okay, there's just someone huffing about then. Do you know what I mean? You just, okay, now what
yeah,
then?
yeah.
I've got a f***ing camera down there. I'll see him.
Wait, no, you think it's somebody pissing around?
There's no fucking way that there's a fucking ghost stood there punching that. If there's someone there, they're still there, because you would hear them walking away. Look, there's actually a gap as well.
Oh, they
No,
can
there
see
isn't.
us.
There's a shadow. No, it is a gap.
There's a gap.
Look, hang on. I'll turn my light off. Turn this back onto colour.
Oh yeah, you can see us.
Yeah.
Listening to us as well and just...
Hmm.
Wait,
There's someone out there f***ing around with us.
knows what we're doing and...
It makes me annoyed now. I get irritated.
Getting more annoyed thinking that they were getting pranked, Joe decided to take a closer look. But this is when things got incredibly strange.
Yeah.
Hello?
Do you see them?
No.
Of course you fucking don't. I need to go and have a look around the building. Which doesn't really feel safe to me. If it was someone f***ing around. If it's you, if there is a spirit, and it's you making these sounds, can you do it inside the building? I asked you before if you want us to...
That was a click. There's nothing, there's literally no one f***ing there.
There is no one out here, Joe.
Elliot then bravely ventured outside to scope out around the house. But while alone in the darkness, something sent a chill down Joe's spine.
I accidentally stopped recording there. Holy shit. Elliot.
Right.
No. What did you just... What did you just...
There's no one here.
Either I'm coming back out or you're coming back in, because something is f***ing slammed in the kitchen while you were outside.
I'm coming back in because
I'm so jumpy now.
there's no one out here. I've just gone around the entire...
I've just accidentally stopped recording because I myself so much. Why am I not even recording in this?
Something isn't quite right about
No, right.
this.
No. It sounded like someone just smacked one of these doors. A door here or a cupboard in there. I've no f***ing idea.
But I was walking around.
So something's just smacked something while you're outside?
Another ghostly knock scared Joe enough to make him accidentally stop the recording, and Elliot confirmed that there was absolutely no one outside of the house. So who or what was causing these unsettling sounds? Number 5. A user named Northic turned to Reddit in search for answers after something peculiar was caught on camera at his restaurant. According to this user, the building was built in the 1700s, and unsettling things often happen inside. In the dark basement beneath the restaurant, the sound of someone crying is sometimes heard. Also in the basement is a strange tunnel that goes off into the darkness. No one knows where it ends up, and the landlord specifically told them to stay clear of the tunnel. One day in the restaurant, the manager arrived early to get things set up, but as he prepared the tables, something unnerving happened directly in front of him. After placing a candle holder on the table, it soon began to move. It traveled a few inches before stopping completely, then mysteriously slid to the end of the table. The manager at the time couldn't believe what he just witnessed, and he firmly believes that this was caused by something paranormal. Now, I'm all for dinner and a show, but when ghosts get involved, I'll just find somewhere else to eat. Number 6. This next video was posted by a Reddit user that goes by Boo Society. A few years back, the woman behind this account was with her husband and 6-year-old child waiting to go to dinner. To kill some time, they decided to explore a cemetery that was near the restaurant. She began recording a video on her phone of the dozens of old tombstones around her. But when she later watched this back, she heard something that made her hair stand on end.
That one's been broken and repaired.
Wow. That's really neat.
These look like straight out of like Spirit Halloween.
I know. I know. Wow, look at that one back there. With the rocks around it. That's nuts. It looks like almost like a wooden...
As she walked through the cemetery, a low, ghostly voice was caught. This chilling voice sounded like it came from right next to her, and sounds like it's saying, "I'm right beside you."
Repaired.
Wow. Wow. That's really neat.
While walking around with her family, no one heard this voice at the time. But upon playback, there's undoubtedly someone or something whispering close to the camera. So could this have been the voice of someone that's buried in that cemetery? Let me know what you think. Number 7. A man named George has a TikTok account with a few videos posted. One of these videos being of a strange encounter he had. One night, while sitting at a large table with his family, the chair he was sitting in was suddenly pulled back. This caught him off guard and immediately creeped him out. And lucky for us, it was caught on camera.
Where's the boyfriend? Hey, give me some boyfriend.
Do you want original or do you want extra?
Don't pull my chair. Don't pull my chair.
Someone pulled Jordan's chair back and you almost fell.
I won't pull my chair.
That wasn't you, Jordan?
No, someone literally
Maybe
pulled my
you
chair
should
back.
get extra
Oh, like, what the hell? Did you really? No.
So weird.
Okay, so
Yeah, I saw that.
As he sat there, his chair mysteriously moved back and turned to the side. George didn't do this, and there was no one behind him that could have pulled it. He immediately began asking everyone who pulled my chair, but besides laughing at him, no one had an explanation. Number 8. Paranormal investigators Jeff and Mark from the Ghost Tech Paranormal YouTube channel set out to investigate a place known as the Old Millhouse. Built in 1779, this old home has seen its fair share of paranormal activity. Over the years, there's been countless reports of disembodied voices, unexplained noises, shadow figures, and even the apparition of a man that was seen walking through a closed door to the windmill. While setting up for the investigation, Jeff and Mark found themselves upstairs when they heard something peculiar.
Is there anyone there? Can you say hello? Or maybe do something to let us know that you're listening?
who's that?
Mark, that was downstairs.
It's come up the staircase. The noise.
I just heard walking.
The very next night, after setting up their cameras and several devices, Jeff conducted an EVP session alone in his room. And when he played back the audio, he heard something that caught him off guard.
So if you can hear my voice, can you you tell me your name, please, and speak into this device here, so I can play it back and hear what you have to say. So could you do that now for me, please? Are you here? Can you hear me? There's a voice. That is a voice on this recorder. The hell is that? Some movement from outside. I receive a response saying, I am dead. Is this Philip Green? And then there is movement from within the hallway outside. Mark is on the other side of the building, so who else is here with me? I check the hallway, but no one is there. Are you here? Can you hear me? There's a voice. That is a voice on this recorder.
The guys then headed to the main dining area to attempt to make further contact. But this is where things took a terrifying turn.
So, if there's anybody around, could you make yourself known, please? Who is the main spirit or spirits that come back here? What's that weird noise?
It's the REM pod here on the table.
Oh, look.
Temperature fluctuations.
Yeah. Thank you. Can you try and touch it more, please? That's brilliant. Thank you. Now this may sound a bit crazy, but would you be able to touch one of us? My friend Jeff in front with the camera, or me sat here? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that just flew into the kitchen?
I've been hit on the head with something.
Jesus. Whoa, look, Jeff, quick, get it. Who just did that and what did you throw? Mate, that's just took a different turn, that has. What in hell was that hit you on the head?
I don't know.
It sounded like one of those stones out of that game over there.
It's just something, I don't know, something hard hit me somewhere around here.
I mean, I can't see in the night vision whether you've got a mark on your head or not.
I felt it bounce. It sort of hit me somewhere here on the forehead, and I heard it go past me into the kitchen, whatever it was.
Now that is really strange, because up until now, everything has been nice. So we haven't felt threatened in any way in this house, and that seems to me like it's negative.
Should we
Should
turn
we go
on the light and see?
Yeah.
Right, hold on just 1 second.
We need to see what that was. Yeah, there's a little sort of graze on your head there. Now this ain't going to pick it up very good, but there's a spot on your head there where someone must have bounced off. There it is. It's one of those stones I told you.
In a dark turn of events, after Mark asked if a spirit could touch them, a small stone was thrown directly at Jeff. This bone-chilling moment completely changed the vibe in the room, now making it seem as if there was a negative energy that didn't want them there. Following this event, they soon wrapped up the investigation, but little did they know that wouldn't be the last thing they caught.
So at every location that we go to, I usually take between 200-300 photos of the location. The reason for that being is when we do our history, we can show you the pictures of the place, what's gone on there, and we use all those pictures as an intro. So whilst I was walking around this mill house, I was just taking hundreds and hundreds of pictures, and that door in the kitchen behind me, I didn't notice at the time, but there are two photographs. The first one sort of seems to show something maybe coming upwards or coming forwards, and then the second picture shows a full-blown shadow figure, black figure, standing right behind the door. And we tried to debunk it. Mark got me to stand behind the door, and you can clearly see the colouring of my skin, part of my glasses. You can see it's just a normal person standing there. But whatever this was, it was completely black. There's no features, no nothing. And that was in broad daylight.
Captured in one of the hundreds of photos Jeff took was a terrifying dark figure, which at the time appeared to be watching him. Considering what happened during the investigation, this unnerving black figure may be the culprit that threw the rock. Let this be a warning that there's malevolent spirits out there that are capable of hurting you, and this one is a big fat meanie that likes to throw rocks. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more from your boy. As always, if you enjoy these creepy videos, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.